Action.
Welcome back to Bourbon Country Reacts.
Hey.
And our director over here.
3, 2. Are we live? That was good. I like that.
Yeah. We're not live. We are recording.
Close enough because we ain't editing.
No. Our director over here is Director Dustin.
The bourbon guy.
The bourbon guy. Bourbon guy.
Director of bourbon.
That would be a lofty title,
I like
right?
that title.
Talk about aspiring.
I mean, I am aspiring.
Yeah. Oh.
You're the director of music.
Yeah, they don't get paid
DIR.
as much. No, they don't get paid as much.
Are you sure?
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm Keith. I'm kind of a music guy.
I'm Dustin, kind of a bourbon guy.
What we do here is check out country music we know nothing about, and we talk about some bourbon. What?
Well, hold up. What do you think we have here?
That looks to me, just glancing at the bottle and the shape, like a Woodford Reserve barrel proof.
Tricked you.
Well, what is it?
Well, you're not wrong. It is Woodford Reserve.
Okay.
And it does typically look like their barrel-proof bottle. This is what they used to put their Masters collections in.
Mm-hmm.
So, and generally their Masters collections were also barrel-proof. This one is only 90 proof.
So not a barrel proof.
Correct.
But it says chocolate malted rye.
Correct.
The hell is a chocolate malted rye?
We'll get into that.
All right.
When we get into the bourbon. So, and this has a fancy little book with it. Look at that. It's fancy. And it looks like a pot still.
Fancy like Applebee's?
On a date night.
Dude.
Don't dude me.
So,
Dude. What song are we listening to, dude?
Chris
Ladoux?
Ladoux?
Yes.
This Cowboy Hat. So the title of the song's a lot easier to pronounce for me.
Yeah, I don't have a cowboy hat.
I don't either. Never heard of this guy?
You want to send us a cowboy hat? I'll wear it.
I will not wear it.
I'll wear it.
Dustin, hell no. You're not seeing me in a cowboy hat. I'm no cowboy.
Well, no, but we can wear the hat.
No, I would not. It would be as silly to me as wearing a firefighter hat on the channel.
I could look like Rip from Yellowstone.
If you do that, I'm going to get my ballistic helmet with the nods hanging on the top and putting all that shit on, and I'm just going to do a
We should do
freaking
that
video.
for Halloween. That's a long ways away. But
Send Dustin a cowboy hat, and we'll have ourselves a goofy hat night.
don't tempt them, Frodo.
Send us a cowboy hat. I've never heard of this guy. I never heard of this song.
No, but your wife did tell us something about this guy.
What she said?
She said he's... I can neither confirm nor deny, right? So it's all... Apparently he's like the original OG. He's the OOG.
All right. I mean, how old's this song?
I have no idea.
I mean, if it's not going back to the
Like
freaking
40s?
late 60s at, the latest.
Right. I don't know.
I don't know if he counts as a...
find out.
Let's see what we got here.
We all have a lot of things in common. That's what this song's about.
Doesn't look that old. I like the guitar
Yeah, that earpiece
I'm
mic is
sitting
not
in
from
a
the
coffee
60s.
shop having a cup to pass the time. Swapping rodeo stories with this old cowboy friend of mine. And some motorcycle riders started snickering in the back. Started poking fun at my friend's hat. One old boy said, "Hey Tex, where'd you park your horse?"
though. Oh, damn.
My friend just pulled his hat down low, but they couldn't be ignored. One husky fella said, "I think I'll rip that hat right off your head."
Oh, shit.
That's when my friend turned around This is what he said. You ride a black tornado across the western sky. Roll that old blue norther and he'll get till it's dry. Oh, dog to Mississippi, and it's here's down flat. Long before you take this cowboy's hat.
I really couldn't understand the lyrics. What did he just say?
It was tough. I had to listen real close. Basically, I'll sum it up. You ain't gonna be able to take this cowboy hat off my head.
All right.
Because he talked about not being a tornado,
Right.
and a couple other things.
Well, I heard different places he'd been, but I don't know if that's like effective shit talk. Right.
Are you telling?
Partner, this old hat's better left alone.
All right.
See, it used to be my daddy's. Last year he passed on.
Oh, we better not fucking touch that hat.
Skin the rapper that makes up this old hat band. But back in '69 he died in Vietnam. The eagle feather was given to me by an Indian friend of mine. Someone ran him down somewhere around that Arizona line. And a real special lady gave me this hat band. But I don't know if I'll ever see her again. You ride a black tornado across the western sky. Roll that old blue norther and he'll get till it's dry. Oh, dog to Mississippi, and it's here's down flat. Walk before you take this cowboy's hat. Now, if your leather jacket means to you what this hat means to me, I guess we understand each other and we'll just let it be.
Oh, damn. If your leather jacket, so that's for an OMG, they're cut. They can never take it off. And if anybody takes it off of them, you got to kill them. So he's saying,
I think you understand.
if you want this hat, well, it's a life or death situation.
It's gonna cost you a lot.
But if you still think it's funny, man, you got my back up against the wall. And if you touch my hat, you're gonna have to fight us all. Right then I caught a little sadness in that gang leader's eyes. He turned back to the others and they all just kind of shuffled on outside. But when my friend turned back towards me, I noticed his old hat brim. Well, it was turned up in a big old Texas grin. You ride a black tornado across the western sky. Rolling over the northern and we'll get till it's dry. Oh, down to Mississippi, it's here's down flat. Long before you take this cowboy's hat.
You need to leave the room for a moment.
Why?
That guitar was kind of cool at the end.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm loving this country rock fusion stuff.
Country rock, brought to you by
Man, that was pure rock guitar.
K103.5.
That was pure rock guitar.
You're not wrong.
So, I sometimes do this and people yell at me. Because I'm too freaking realist.
You?
I'm
Never.
a consummate realist. It's a problem.
Like at your cloak right there.
What?
Right there.
Just wrote America.
Beyond the shirt, man. Come on. Damn, you're literal. Hurry up. Let's go.
So,
Mr. Realist, come on, let's go.
if old boy ran into real 1%ers, they would not have backed down.
No, somebody would have died. It would either been them or him.
There'd have been a hell of a fight.
Right.
Real 1%ers would not have backed down. So maybe he ran into some like tier 2 freaking feeder gang that was trying to be tough.
Yeah. I like your hat.
And they got called out and,
They
waddled away with their tails between their legs.
Oh, he's mean.
Cool vibe song, though, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Don't fucking touch my hat.
we've all got that line.
It's
You
true.
don't cross.
That's right.
Yeah, and I get that.
Indians don't cut their fucking hair.
Right.
Right? They will kill you.
Yeah.
They will literally fucking kill you.
Yep.
Cowboys don't touch their fucking hat and don't put the hat on the bed. That's important.
And don't try and take a biker's cut off of him.
Exactly.
So,
Because
if they're in an OMG, they're sworn to defend that with their life. So, we all got our lines. I enjoyed that song.
yeah, it was cool. It was so I think lyrics would have helped us with the lyrics.
Yeah, we probably should have done a lyrics video because the chorus I had trouble understanding.
Yeah. And I don't know if it was just this video or the way he delivered it.
I got the gist of things though.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've been some places, I've done some shit, and maybe it's a little more than you realize. And
If you want to touch his hat, you're gonna fucking die.
if you want to tangle, we're gonna fucking tangle.
That's right.
All right,
Well,
I respect that.
yeah.
I kind of am that
Sometimes.
sometimes.
What do you think of this bourbon, man? Come on, give it to me straight.
You really want me to give it to you straight?
That's how we roll on this channel. Give them to me fucking straight.
I'm not drinking any more of it.
I'm not surprised. You know why I'm not surprised?
Why?
Because you've had this before and you said the same thing then.
Did I?
You didn't like it.
I
This wasn't your bag of this wasn't your cup of tea.
It's not. I don't. So there's a flavor some bourbons have that turns me off like a light switch, and I understand that it is me personally.
Yeah, he's got problems.
Your mileage may absolutely vary here. So we're going to want to get Dustin's opinion and breakdown on this bourbon after I kind of tell you what I don't like. For some reason, it tastes to me like licking an old library book shelf. Just that's what it would taste like. I'm weird about it. I mean, I've seen so many other people drink this and really enjoy it, and I don't know what's wrong with me.
I'm gonna mess with your brain a little bit.
All right.
In just a minute. So let's talk about the bourbon. Real quick. So this is Woodford Reserve's Masters Collection. That's like the highest of the high of their shit. Like they've got their regular shit, then they've got their distillery series, and then they've got their Masters Collection.
And I've liked absolutely everything in the distillery series that I've had.
Yeah.
I mean, and not just like left work and driven down to their distillery to get it.
I've been stalking their social media to find out if I can find out when Double drops.
So
you know.
their distillery series is unreal.
Yes. So their Masters Collection is still done by Chris.
We know Chris has good taste buds.
Right. Chocolate malted rye. So I did a little bit of research into this. Because chocolate malted rye seems like, what does that mean?
Right.
Right? So what it means is they take the rye that they normally put in their bourbon and they chocolate malt it, which means to them what it means is they cook it until it's like a chocolate color.
So they overcook the rye a little bit.
Right. They cook the rye a little longer than they would normally cook the rye before they put it in the mash bill. That's the chocolate malted rye.
That must be the thing that I just cannot stand for some reason.
So I'm going to have you try it again.
I don't want to.
I know. But I want you to think about something. So a flavor I get out of this bourbon,
I get chocolate flavor.
I don't really. I get a little bit. I
do.
do get a little bit of chocolate. You're right. But what's more overpowering to me than chocolate
Okay.
is I get a weird cigar flavor. Like paired with the cigar, this would probably be freaking amazing. Like a tobacco leaf cigar flavor is what I'm getting.
Everything about this is delicious to me until the finish.
And that's where I get the tobacco leaf.
Yeah, I actually kind of agree with you.
Isn't that weird?
That it's a tobacco flavor, and ironically, I cannot freaking stand it.
Which is weird for you,
Yep.
right? Because that's literally what I get. Is at the very end, it ends with kind of a very like a cigar tobacco flavor is what I am left with.
So to me, and I've actually done this. I don't know why. It tastes like that. That is actually really astute. If I took a Maduro cigar and unwrapped it and laid that dark Maduro leaf on the back of my tongue, that's what it would taste like.
Yes.
I like good cigars. I'm very much about good tobacco, and somehow I cannot stand that.
Isn't that weird? I know.
You may love it.
You may.
I've seen a lot of people drink this and just they've raved about it, and not people who don't know bourbons.
So I'm gonna run you through the flavor profile real quick on this one. He's not gonna. So on the nose, oak, charred oak, basically, and a little bit of corn, sweet.
There's something else in there.
There is. It's like there's a spice in there I can't identify.
It's dark and dusty, and
Like a library book. It's not dark and dusty. All right, so corn dust. I need to show you corn dust. All right, so but here's like I'm really kind of surprised you don't like this bourbon because up front it is the darkest of dark chocolates.
I love it up front. I love the upfront taste on this, and I love the mid palate.
It is, so that may be okay. So I think I'm putting it all together why you don't like it. It is the darkest of dark chocolates up front. Like it is the bitter chocolate. That's what you get. It rolls back to more chocolate. And then it ends. The chocolate rolls into that tobacco. And I'm betting that's where you're like, I don't like the chocolate and tobacco combination.
It could be. I just, that finish to me,
It's tobacco.
I'm going to shut up.
That's a first. Ever. All right. I think we got it. It's a wrap. We got to talk to them about subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that. You'll probably want to if you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed the video, like it. If you're already a subscriber, you guys rock. Seriously, you guys are awesome. This is really hard for you, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Can you see it? So, once you've subscribed and liked us, click the little bell, get notifications when we drop new stuff. We do that pretty often. Get down in the comments. Tell us what you want us to listen to. That's how everything we do is by your request. The only exception to that is bourbon bribes, which is still your request. So actually, there's no exception. Tell us what to listen to. Tell us what you'd like us to drink. If we haven't put it on the channel yet, we go in and we try to find some bourbons that are, in the $15 to $30 range and pull them in and give them to you guys on the channel. But if you want to send us a bottle, doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's a whiskey that's not a scotch, we'll react to the song that you want ahead of all the other songs. So, did I get it all? Wow, this is weird. All right, see y'all.